So here's something every retro gamer has dealt with. You insert your NES game, press the power button, and it just blinks. You clean your game, clean the connector, and heck, maybe you even try a lockout chip bypass, but you still can't get it to boot. Time to just replace the 72-pin connector. This is actually the second one I bought from Sunjoyco. I bought the first just about 3 years ago, and it's been in my main NES ever since. My friend's NES needed one, so I figured I'd get him the exact same one that's been working for me this whole time. To install it, you need to disassemble the whole console, and you'll just need a Phillips screwdriver. I'm skipping the screw removal in this video to save time, but just make note of the 2 screws in the cartridge tray that are longer than the rest when disassembling. Then make sure to separate the bottom shielding from the motherboard before removing the connector. Then just use your thumbs to rock it back and forth until it pops out. Note the orientation of the shorter side on the bottom. Now just slide the new one in place. It'll be a bit snug since it's brand new, but just carefully wiggle it in. Then make sure to replace the bottom metal shielding so it's around the expansion port, otherwise it won't slide in all the way. And when you slide the cartridge tray back on, make sure the flap in front clips over the motherboard and shield to hold it all in place. Also make sure none of the cables are pinched before replacing the screws, otherwise you could damage them. Now when it's all back together, as long as the problem was only the 72-pin connector, it should just work.